How's it going, guys? Welcome to Seconds Out Fight Store. In today's video we've got a tutorial on how to use the Skulltec Gel Knuckle Guards. Now, if you've watched any of our content before or you've seen these, you'll know we are massive fans of these knuckle guards. The protection you get is unbelievable. Now, this isn't a review on the actual product. We have done a review on it, so if you're looking to check that out and find out more about the product itself, we're going to link that in the description below. But this is strictly a tutorial on how to use these knuckle guards. We've done a few shorts and reels and TikToks over the last few months, but they tend to be quite snappy and quick and running through it. So we've had some feedback from people that they would like to see just a slow, take your time tutorial on how to put these on. So that's exactly what we're going to do today. The only thing you're going to need to follow along with this is, of course, your Skulltec knuckle guards and any kind of hand wrap. We're using this 5 meter one, but you can use any size. Before we get started, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, you know exactly what to do. Tap that subscribe button, really helps us out, helps the channel grow. Support is much appreciated. All right, enough of that. Let's get stuck right into it. Okay, to get started, we're going to need two things. Of course, our Skulltec knuckle guards and also a hand wrap, whichever one you're using. Like I said, we're using this 5 meter one, but you can use any length. We're going to run through every step. I appreciate everyone will wrap their hands differently. This is just the way that I do mine, so you can feel free to customize this if you want. We're going to get started and put the loop over our thumb of the hand wrap. Then we're going to go round the wrist 3 times, like this, and giving it a slight pull after each turn. Then we're going to go up to the thumb, just here, and then we're going to go round the knuckles 1 time, like this. Sorry, this is a bit fiddly, trying to keep the wrap flat and things. Keeping your fingers spread as much as possible. We then take the Skulltec knuckle guard, put it over your knuckles like that, and then put 1 layer of wrap over it. You need to kind of start by doing this quite lightly. If you pull it like too tight at the start, you can see it sort of slides away. So just put that hand wrap over the knuckle guard lightly. Then you're going to take the hand wrap and go back down to the wrist. You'll start to secure that down a wee bit more. You can see I'm pulling on that a bit more and it's securing it down. Let's get this bit here. You can always like fiddle about with it as well and adjust it and keep playing about with it. So then we'll come back down. And then we're going to go round the knuckle again, but we're going to fold this over. This is the most tricky bit, so you're going to fold this over. There's a couple of ways of doing it. You can either fold it really far back, like this. The best way I find to do it is to keep this secured down and just get the hand wrap over the knuckle guard. You can fiddle about with the wrap as much as you want once it's tied down like this. You can see it's a wee bit fiddly to start off with, but there we go, that's it secured down already, like that. So I'll do that one more time just in case you missed that bit. So we're going to fold the knuckle guard over, and we're going to take our 5 meter wrap and just bring that over the knuckle guard. And again, we're going to keep adjusting it and playing about with it. Start to pull on it a bit tighter, and then come back down to the wrist and go round the wrist 1 time. Like this, and then you're going to go back to the knuckle guard and start adjusting it, playing about with it and getting it in the position that you want it to be so it's nice and fixed and secure. Sorry, this wrap's a wee bit fiddly here. Let me just try and get this a bit flatter. There we go. Then what we're going to do is go between the fingers to secure the knuckle guard into place. So I'm going to go around all 3 fingers. That's kind of what I recommend doing, going round all 3. You don't have to, you can just go round 1 if you want, but I prefer to go around all 3. You can see just securing that down. And again, I'm always going back and I can fiddle about with it. Going round in between the fingers again. This wrap's getting a bit tangled again. Back down to the wrist. Then what we're going to do, let me just fix this. Anyone that's wrapped their hands for any length of time, you'll know it can get a bit fiddly at times. Then what we're going to do is go back to the knuckle and we're going to secure this down, and you can afford to pull this, you know, pretty tight because you've got the layers of the knuckle guard underneath, so you can pull that nice and tight. Just going to adjust that one more time. Yeah, pull that nice and tight and then finish off by going down to the wrist. And then once that's done, you should fiddle about with it again, just make sure it's nice and secure. But after that, you should have, you might be able to see some of the green through it as well, but after that, yeah, you should have that nice and secure, nice and tight, ready to train. Alright, so that was our tutorial on how to use and how to wrap your hands with the Skulltec Gel Knuckle Guards. I hope that answered all your questions. If you do have any other questions about this, feel free to stick them in the comments below. We'll do our best to answer them. If you're looking to buy these knuckle guards, you can do that on our website, seconds-out.co.uk, and you can follow us on social media at secondsout_. We're on TikTok, Instagram, literally everything, so you can find us nice and easy. Thank you again for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers!